According to the World Health Organization, tobacco use is the world's leading cause of preventable deaths. In Sri Lanka, around 22,000 smokers die yearly due to tobacco related diseases. The World Health Organization Framework Convention on Tobacco Control, that is FCTC in short, is the first international treaty negotiated under the guidance of World Health Organization. It was developed in response to the globalization of the tobacco epidemic and to protect the health of smokers as well as non-smokers. It entered into force on 27th February 2005. Since then, it has become one of the most rapidly and widely embraced treaties in the history of United Nations. Currently, 180 countries have ratified this treaty. I'm pleased to say that Sri Lanka was the first Asian and fourth in the world to ratify this treaty. Sri Lanka has been implemented several provisions of that treaty, like Article 13, ban of advertising, promotion and sponsorship of tobacco products. Article 16, ban of sales to and by minors. Article 8, smoking ban at enclosed public places. Article 11, pictorial health warnings on cigarette packets. But implementation of pictorial health warning found to be ineffective under the circumstances that most cigarettes are sold not as packets but as single cigarette. Hence, pictorial health warning is not seen by the smokers, so that smokers are unaware of the health risks of tobacco use. Article 16 of the FCTC, that is sales to and by minors, obligates parties to endeavor to prohibit the sale of single stick or small cigarette packages due to the affordability of such products to children and adolescents. Studies and evidence indicates that youth access single sticks more easily. Sale of cigarettes individually or in small packets already prohibited in 108 countries, even though our responsible authorities are silent about it. There are several problems with single cigarette sales. They are affordable to youth, sold and consumed without health warnings, facilitate smoking among regular youth users, encourage potential users to experiment their first cigarette. It's almost difficult to determine whether tobacco taxes have been paid on a single stick or not. It would result in a loss of revenue to the government. Tobacco industry internal corporate records made public through US litigation suggesting that single stick sales are indeed targeted at those least able to afford cigarette purchases. Global Youth Tobacco Survey conducted in Sri Lanka in 2011 reveals that 3% of 3% of children between 13 to 15 years have been offered free cigarettes as single stick by representatives of tobacco industry. Children tend to smoke due to influence by their parents' smoking behavior, cartoons, films and video games. It's called conditioning in psychology. Tobacco use is a gateway to the other drugs. That is most dangerous part. A survey conducted in 2014 across India revealed that sales of single cigarettes is an important factor for early experimentation, initiation and persistence of tobacco use. It further states that a vital factor in the smoking epidemic in India is sale of single cigarette and that it's globally. According to this study, single cigarette also promote sale of illicit cigarettes and neutralize the effect of pack warnings and effective taxation, making tobacco more accessible and affordable to children. Most of illicit cigarettes are sold as single stick and the price which the consumer pay is not captured through tax and therefore those money pervades into an informal economy. Already more than 100 countries have prohibited sale of cigarettes individually. or in small packets. Now, it's auspicious time to ban sales of single cigarettes and mini packs in Sri Lanka. As parents who love their kids, force the government to ban sales of single sticks and oppose your nearest shop owner for selling poisonous cancer stick to people and to your child. Let's get together to create safe tobacco-free environment for our kids.